Breaking news. Can this be true? 2023. Peter Obi, bar to pressure, may dump People Democratic Party. What exactly is going on? Our very own brother, Peter Obi, the pressure has been on. A lot of persons have asked him, could you step down? Our very own brother Atiku, who he was a vice presidential candidate to, asked him the other time if he could still be, his vice presidential candidate. And a lot of persons said, why can't he be the president? Why would he be a vice presidential candidate to you? I mean, things have been like in those lights, in those regards, and this is exactly what is happening currently right now. Yeah, Peter Obi, the pressure has been on, asking him to, give up or become a vice presidential candidate. Is he leaving the People Democratic Party? We know that this young man was, in Great Britain to see the Prime Minister. Yeah, was in Downing Street number 10. That's the address of the Prime Minister in England. And this guy was there. Let's get all the details as more matters unfold. 2023 presidency. Peter Obi bows to pressure, may dump the People Democratic Party, PDP. The People Democratic Party, PDP presidential aspirant, Peter Obi, has reportedly succumbed to pressure from support group asking him to dump the People Democratic Party, PDP. According to the wrestler, the former Anambra State governor is perfecting plans to deflect to the Labour Party due to the politics of the People Democratic Party delegates election. This comes after the Coalition for Peter Obi, COP, heaped pressure on the former governor to leave the People Democratic Party in order to actualize and realize his ambition to become Nigeria's president. The support groups has warned the former governor of Anambra State of what will become of his political career if he fails to leave the People Democratic Party, as most of the delegates in the party are bought by money bags who will vote in the forthcoming 2023 People Democratic Party presidential primaries. They therefore advise the former governor to move to another political party to be at peace with his conscience and not to entangle himself in possible political negotiation or maneuvering that will stain him or heighten his ability to become Nigeria's president. This was disclosed in a statement jointly signed by the conveyor for the coalition of over 17 support groups who recently organized the 1 million man march that witnessed massive turnout across the 36 states of the Federation, including the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Abuja. Many Nigerians are saying Peter Obi is one of the best candidates because of his resume, what he did, why he was the governor of Anambra State, the innovations he brought in, money-saving ability, and job creation in terms of attracting investors, encouraging local trades, and leaving good money in the state treasury. Peter Obi has a well-robust CV to show that he has done it before. If given the opportunity, he could replicate such all across Nigeria. This is the new norm as his support group feels he cannot actualize his dream being in the People Democratic Party, as many money bags wants to get that same position and will not allow for truth to be unveiled. Well, my wonderful people, we are all privy to how things are beginning to, lay out in terms of who becomes the party flag bearer in the couple of days to come, because all political parties, according to INEC timetable, must be done and dusted with their primaries by the end of June the 3rd. All political parties should have concluded the plans for their primary elections. If Nigerians truly we want fairness, equality, for APC, they have men like the vice president, the other good people, who have not been involved in scandal. We have men like Peter Obi. We have men like Pius and other people who also have good resume that could be looked at. I mean, we were saying we want men and women of integrity. I tell you sincerely, the person is not an angel who is going to fall from the sky. It's one of these very persons, people who have indicated interest to run for this number one position or seat in in the country, that in there lies the answer. But how to pick that very candidate, that very person that will not become, such that, the government of today and those who are in position of voting will not take advantage of this whole thing, and make it a yardstick for them to collect money and, dent the whole political structure and system, so much so that they are making money out of what is not there. At the end of the day, the country is not developed, nothing is done. It remains just the way it is. So these are clear indications why every one of us must begin to look at possibilities on how we can, unravel some of the situations that we have come to see ourselves entangled in. We have a lot of wrong people, so to say, in government who have no true iota of love or, anything called, progressive thinking for this nation, for this country, and all they are looking for is how they can become, that person who calls the shots, ruling by proxy from wherever they are, and still calling the shot, even when they know they are wrong, even when they know that they mean no well for the country. If we're going to run a nation where when one is out, another person can come in without having a godfather, then we must begin to look inward. We must begin to reconsider. We must begin to, be sure of who we want to vote for. Among this, 24 APC hopeful, 13 or 14 PDP hopeful, and every other party, in there lies a true man or woman who will take this position of leadership and make something out of Nigeria. In there lies such kind of persons. In there, not a distant figure, not a distant memory. In there lies such kind of person. Okay, but the truth of it is that how do we figure such out? How do we really pick out that man, that woman who is honest, who is sincere, who is determined, who is ready to make, to make something out of what we're experiencing today? So these are some of the things we must begin to reconsider, look at, and be sure that, we are really making an impact, in terms of our vote reflecting what we truly want. We can make the difference. Yes, we can. It's achievable. We can attain it. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a fantastic day. Remember, you have a voice. Let's condemn every evil occurrence and things going on in the country that have deterred us from the truth. Bye for now.